Howdy everybody, this is Laura and I'm going to try to do a quick shopping spree video here. Until I became a vegan, shopping for groceries sucked ass. So, now that I'm a vegan, or trying to be a vegan, I still slip up quite a bit. Shopping for food is just as fun as shopping for makeup or clothes and, So, without further ado, I would like to show you the things that I bought today. Bob's Red Mill is one of my favorite companies. I have Vital Wheat Gluten Flour from them. I have several bags of this stuff lurking around here. And this here is tapioca flour. I'm hoping to maybe someday make my own homemade diet cheese. They use arrowroot powder and tapioca flour, tapioca starch, some kind of tapioca product. So I thought maybe I'd start here and then go on YouTube and look for different little schemes to get into. Anyway, so that's that. This here is soy meat. I buy from usually one of two brands. This is Tampico, and they're based in LA. And then there's another brand called El Mexicano, and a lot of people will probably be familiar with that, especially if you live in California or Idaho. This stuff is my favorite meat alternative. It's very easy to work with. All you do is dump whatever you're going to use into a little bowl and add some water to it, not too much, just enough to rehydrate it. And once you season it up, maybe add a little oil and fry it, or whatever you do. You can make spaghetti, you can make tacos, you can make anything that requires ground beef or ground chicken. Just season it up the way you like it, and you will never miss meat, because this has a very, very accurate texture and very accurate flavor. It soaks up any seasonings, and you just won't miss meat. I guarantee you. I don't like tofu very much because I don't know how to work with it. I'm learning slowly how to press all the water out of it correctly. This here, very low maintenance. You just pour a little water into it, rehydrate it, and start frying or throwing it into your casseroles or your spaghetti or your soup or whatever. I'm probably going to have to change the batteries out of this pretty quick. So, anyway, let's go on to the next little thing here. This here is what I was talking about. Get this out of the way. I like these aseptic packages that you don't have to put in the refrigerator right away. You can put them in your pantry and keep them there until you absolutely have to open them and use them. Some tofu you have to refrigerate no matter what. So, and I can't stand dealing with that. So this here is aseptic tofu, which means it doesn't have to be refrigerated until after you use it. You have to press the water out of it, and you have to, really make sure it's like a sponge where it can absorb anything you put onto it right back into it. If there's too much water in it and you don't press it out enough, it just doesn't work as well. And I would like to like tofu a lot better than I like it, so I'm slowly warming up to it. But it's like I said, that dry soya meat, it's much, much more user-friendly. And right now my battery seems to be behaving, so it could die any minute. I went to Fresh and Easy, and I got some quinoa, which is one of my favorite foods of all time. It's a grain that's grown in South America, and it's full of protein. It tastes delicious. You don't even have to put much more than maybe some earth balance and salt and pepper in it, and you just have this wonderful, satisfying, simple meal like for breakfast. I don't really like sweet breakfast. I don't like sugar and maple syrup and donuts and things like that for breakfast. I like breakfast that tastes savory and it will give me the energy I need for the day. It just has a nice flavor, and like I said, it's full of protein. It's just totally, and it's a wonderful thing. If you're not really a rice freak, and I'm not. I like white rice, but somehow I'm not crazy about brown rice. And if you're not really a gluten, if you can't really handle gluten, this is a very good alternative. It's almost like I don't know if you've heard of millet seed, but Millet and quinoa are very similar. They're kind of little tiny round grains.